Baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. If he's able to carry that momentum over to today, we're in for a show on MLB The Show.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Andre Palante. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him? All right, ready to go here. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And that's how this series begins.
Right through there for a strike. Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher, because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Battling here as he fouls it away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that's a one-out single. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Runner on the go. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 1 out. Gets a piece and stays alive. Pitch gets away. Bichette up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. And next for New York, Brett Beatty. Right through there for a strike. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Up the middle. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And that one's a little bit low, and it's 1-0.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Out towards right center field. And that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, and taking the ball for the Mets, Jonah Tong. Chris? What are you looking for from him? Digging in, Jimmy Crooks.
Catcher, number 8, Jimmy Crooks.
And that one is lifted in the air. Benj on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Ground ball left side. Fires in time.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Weatherhold in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him swinging. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
The Uncle Charlie, Boog, kept it up his sleeve the entire at bat until the 6th pitch. Snapped it off, dropped it in there, and just frozen.
What's with the Uncle Charlie nickname? I mean, people use it all the time. Doesn't feel like it's common knowledge as to why.
Yeah, I don't know. Sounds like something we could find on the interweb, though.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. But why not like Uncle Carl or something like that? Uncle Curly.
Uncle Boog.
Well, but then what would it be, a breaking ball? Marcus Semien in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Ball, that's down.
Chop back up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and that's a nice play. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, so now here's the Cardinals designated hitter. Jay Howard. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Jay Howard with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Popped up. Lindor. And there's one down. 1 out, man at first. Mason Wynn now at the plate. Foul ball there. This one popped up right side. Semien under it. 2 away now. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. In the dirt. Howard leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. And the runner stays where he is. Here's the 0-2. On the ground. And that one handled. They take the force out. That is the inning. Back here in St. Louis, here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor.
Hey! Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 1-2 now. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. That was foul, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Popped up. And there's one away. That's a little bit low.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Outside low. Full count now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He makes the grab. Out number 2. Bichette in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That misses, and it's 1-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
And a swing and a miss. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Draws the walk there.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
That's a ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Throws to first, and that's the 3rd out. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nathan Church. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Nelson Velasquez.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in. 2 down. So up next, Thomas S.V.G. grounded out his first time up. Ripped to short. Inning over. Back here at Busch Stadium. New inning getting started. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
Nope. Ball 1.
Here's a 1-1.
That's a
that's
really
low.
good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fouled off. He was late. 2-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2 now. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
S.V.G. He takes it on his own. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And now it's Mark Vientos. Hey! 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball. Down.
That one
Ball, that's
misses. And that's ball 2. He gets there with the slide. Throw to first. In the dirt. He picks it. And that's a great play. Nothing doing for the Mets. But they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in St. Louis. And stepping in for the Cardinals, J.J. Weatherholt. That one fouled off.
You know, these Cardinals, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
That one way inside. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. Out of here. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at-bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
On the ground. In plenty of time to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Nolan Gorman. He popped out his first time. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. Simeon slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Hit on the ground softly to short. Lindor whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the top of the 5th. Carson Bench up now for the Mets. This one in the air center field. Church settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball.
Manager out of the dugout now. Gordon Graceffo will take over here. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Lindor in the box again, takes a strike.
Ball 1.
A little bit
Ball
low,
2.
and it's 2-1. Lindor swings through that one. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Mets go down quick. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brian Torres.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Well struck right field. That one carrying. Out of here.
Yes. First hit is a home run.
First big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job.
And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Ball.
Cuts on it, misses. That's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. Flied to center his first time. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Pretty nice play there. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Juan Soto will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. Goes down looking.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Bichette in his 7th season, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And there's a ball. Fouled off left side. The Mets trailing by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Gets down, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Polanco wants another look at the call strike. Gets a challenge, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Sliced hard but foul. Bichette, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
2-2 on the way. That one in the dirt and gets away. Throws to second, in there safely. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position. One out and a runner at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Challenge from behind the dish here.
Right fielder,
and the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Baden, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ground ball to the right side. Here's Wynn for 1. What a double
yes!
play
That was nasty.
Inning over.
That was
A
nasty.
hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score.
That was nasty.
2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th.
Yeah, yes, it was.
Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Thomas S.V.G. Out to center. Benj gets under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next,
Come on, JJ.
second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt.
That one ripped
Oh,
right
where
center
might he
field.
go?
Carrying well.
Second home run. Yes! Yes! JJ on fire.
Another
Yes.
homer.
Yes.
His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound.
Yes.
Pitching change here, Tobias Myers.
Jay.
This is his 3rd time out this year. Jay Howard, the next to hit, 1 for 2. This one in
Damn,
the
he
air.
got me with that 4-seam.
Lindor.
Fuck. Damn.
He's got it. That's out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Number 70, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Stop. Getting cranked up as well.
Damn, that was gas.
Chases that one upstairs.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Center field. Benj should have this one. And that's the inning. St. Louis tacks on 1 with a homer. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
Well, these Mets finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Slice to right. Takes it in for the out.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
The Mets trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. That one found hard the other way. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. Carson Benj up now for the Mets.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. It's there, and that's a great play. We're back in a new pitch.
I think Hunter Thomas is to be started. I don't trust this team.
Here to start the bottom of the 7th. Robert Stock. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Foul ball.
Yes, sir.
Swing
Stay
and a
fair,
base
stay
hit.
fair, stay fair. Yes.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Control.
Now fly
Oh,
ball
he
to right
double-
center. Baden on his way over.
That's short.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Here's the center fielder, Nathan Church. He's 0 for 1.
Nathan Church.
Yeah.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. Out towards right center field. And there are 2 outs. Tap foul at the plate. In there at the knees. Line drive. And that's down.
Yes.
A base hit. And now 2 aboard. Next to hit, Jimmy Crooks. 0 for 3 in this one.
Damn,
Up the
Jimmy.
middle, Lindor flips it. What a play. Inning over. Back here at Busch Stadium. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. There's a swing and a drive.
Damn.
That's going back. Back some more.
Damn.
Gone. Francisco Lindor takes it deep.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Graceffo, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
On the ground to the left.
Gun him.
Throw to first in time.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Polanco stands in now and watches strike 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. The Cardinals holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Polanco hanging in there. Swings and misses, struck him out. Mets draw closer thanks to the home run. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Thomas S.V.G. That one fouled off. The 0-1. That one is
Go out.
right
Go out.
field.
Go out.
Carry
Go out.
well.
Go out. Go out.
And gone.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they add a run. It's 4-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing.
For the Mets, number 70.
You know, these Cards really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way.
Yes.
So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
And a base hit. And a man aboard.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Checks over to first. Back safely. And now Jay Howard tied him up inside with that one.
And even if they don't want to make it a habit of falling behind, they're doing a great job of making the most out of it. I think that's contagious throughout the lineup.
That one almost got him. Lifted in the air, right center field. Baden makes a move towards the gap. Makes the grab on the run. Then there's one down. This one in the air, center field. Bench under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mason Wynn, 1 for 3.
Go. Damn,
this
short.
Soto has a beat on it.
Damn.
And that is that.
Too. That was good wood.
1 for the Cardinals on the solo home run. Back here in St. Louis, and now the right fielder, Brett Beatty. Chop to the left side. Gorman throws to first in time.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly.
Are you serious? Man,
Gets
what's
off
up
a
with
throw.
Mason Wynn? This is crazy. Come on, man.
So a man at first. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never had a chance.
The 0-2. Right side.
Oh,
Hard hit.
come on, throw it.
Here's
What
one
is he
for
doing?
the
Yes,
play.
yes.
Does it right here.
Yes, that was dope.
Way to make
Yes.
a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to
That
end
was
this
dope.
ball game.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
That was nice. That was nice. JJ got 2. Max 32 at best, 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 RBIs, 2 walks, 6 4 pitches. We had 32 at bats, 4 runs, had 8 hits, 4 RBIs, no walks, 2 Ks. We had 4 home runs. JJ had 2. Then we had a lot of errors, so 2 errors. We used 3 pitches for the win. I gotta fix this motherfucking pitches down. Be right back.